Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well today. Um, so I'm gonna show you some stuff from the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit because there's some stuff posted in here. Same with on Balls 2.0 Instagram. So I'm gonna try and do both, just depending how long this is. But this person on Reddit posted this, and they said, "The lion, witch, and audacity of this bitch." So this person had commented under one of Without a Crystal Ball's posts, the manic ones that she keeps doing about the docuseries, and they said, so Tia was actually in the docuseries and she's a victim, okay? So listen to this. This person says, Tia wasn't originally in the IBLP at the start of her marriage, from what I understand, but still fundy, but IFB. Then once they joined the IBLP, the abuse escalated and further, with the teachings giving her abuser more justification that just fueled her husband abuser. Well, that's what I understand from her story on social media. I think it's good for us to understand that not all fundies endorse or support the same stuff, although it's all based in ultra-conservative control and all horrifyingly abuse. Look what this bitch says. Yes, but she said it's common, and it's not. It's not common. She was also a mother that hit her kids, from what I gather. None of the Duggar kids are paddled as adults. Are you fucking kidding me right now? So the same under here, this person posted under her post, she's like, correcting a literal victim telling her story because she didn't hear or report it herself is just another level. She's also not grasping that this docuseries wasn't about the Duggars. It was showing how the Duggars let the IBLP become mainstream with their TV show. There's a lot of comments here. I'm going to read a couple, but I'll flick through them so you guys can pause and read because there's quite a bit, okay? This person says, and to think when she told her sob story about growing up Catholic, she told people not to comment if they couldn't listen with an empathetic ear, and to not discount her experience. Yet here KJ is discounting this woman's experience all because she's pissed off she wasn't included in the doc. How the fuck does she know what happened in this woman's circle? Disgusting is not a strong enough word for KJ. If someone did this to her, she'd lose her shit. I wholeheartedly agree with this, absolutely. KJ's disgusting. Just disgusting. I don't know who the fuck she thinks she is, but she needs to be gone. Like, enough. She is abusive. I'm sorry, but everything that she does is abusive in one way or another. So the person that actually posted this says she spoke about Catholicism as if it was and is a high control group, which it absolutely is not. I find the Catholic Church problematic for sure, and there are many victims of the church who deserve justice. She is not one of them, and she continuously elevates herself as a victim of the church. I'm also over her ambiguous child essay claims where she doesn't remember, but she just has a feeling something happened. It's delusion to the highest degree. Absolutely agree with that. This person says, I wish a Duggar would sue her. I really do think that too. I'm just going to kind of go through some of these. I'll go slowly. This person says, and she's back to making the victims sound like abusers. Really? This one says, KJ has no common sense to shut up. KJ has been rude and bitching to everyone. So why is KJ solo on all social media? Again, I don't know, and I really hope that changes. So I'm just going to try and go through this really slow. You guys can pause to read them, okay? Because there's quite a bit. I've read most of them. I just don't want to read them all out in this video because it will take a long time, and I've got quite a few to show you. Yeah, people are pissed. Okay. So that's this one. And here's another one. So she posts a message to the IBLP survivors about Jim Holt's involvement in Amazon's docuseries. She says, I'm sorry. Courageous survivors opened up about the horrific abuse they faced inside the IBLP in the new docuseries. Their stories of, oh my God, SA, psychological, verbal, and spiritual abuse, and emotional abuse were heartbreaking. Their story should not have ever been provided on the same platform of a man that was a known abuser in IBLP circles. When Amazon approached me to be involved with their docuseries, I was so honored. I wanted to help expose the horrific abuse and crimes within the IBLP. And the person that posted this says, but KJ finally came up with her excuse as to why she turned down being a part of the docuseries. She never turned it down. Like, we all know that. I think it was more like a joke, but no. She was cut out of it for reasons that, yeah. Well, clearly these are the reasons. This person, oh wait, it's Nini. Okay, so you guys know Nini. She says, of course you'd be upset they didn't talk about your favorite topic, you disgusting pervert. The documentary is about cult, not a deep dive into Josh's crimes. You need serious help. You admitted yourself that you tried to find more details about those videos. You are a sick psychopath. And then she goes allegedly with a middle finger. I love her. So KJ says, shiny hat with people Duggar family secrets like the Duggar family failed to recognize the real victims and the content of Josh Duggar downloaded. Oh my God, Katie. This was a massively missed opportunity to address the nearly estimated 4 million children that are exploited through trafficking in the world. A large percentage of children trafficked are for purposes of sex and to produce SA content. Not a single commentator expressed thoughts or sadness for the victims of these videos. The docuseries detailed the sadistic content he viewed, but this was not content. Excuse me. These were real children. These were children being brutalized for his pleasure. This was an opportunity for the series to explore how the oppression and authority in the cult contribute to global consumption of CSAM. So much about SA was totally overshadowed. The topic was broached, but from such a high level. Wow, I'm just going to go through this slowly so you can see the comments while I take a drink of my water. This person says this documentary isn't about CSAM. She absolutely insane. Can she just stop with her endless posts about how she wasn't included? They didn't cover this or that, or they covered too much of this. Why not make your own documentary then, KJ? You're not helping any of these people, not even yourself. Stop talking about Josh and his crimes. You know what? I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, I'll just go through this slowly. Like I said, there's lots of comments, but I want you guys to read them all if you would like. I'm not going to read them all, like I said, because I don't want to make a really long video. I wouldn't keep you guys bored or anything. Jeez. Oh my God, this person says, sounds like you took pleasure in their brutalization too, you disgusting freak. She's describing exactly what she does. Again, I was blocked by KJ for finally calling her out. Good for you. You definitely deserve a like for that. She brought up Josh again. The Josh stuff is done. Those girls need to heal. KJ needs to move on like the Duggar girls have. She keeps bringing up stuff that doesn't matter. In my opinion, I believe KJ is a pervert. That's all. Yep, me too. All right, that's the end of these. Oh, is this another poster? I don't know if this is or not. Let me see. No, okay. So this here apparently is one of the victims from the documentary series commented under KJ's post. They said, oh wow, this is going to be good. They said, you don't speak for any of the survivors who are in this film. I am one of them. So unlike you, I can speak with actual authority over this. Amazon has treated all of us with the utmost respect and generosity. You know nothing about this film or what went into making it. Whew. Oh, I can't read that one. That's way too small. Here, oh, it was the one I read you. Okay, never mind. It was the one I already read you with earlier with the IBLP. Okay. So here's a whole bunch of comments. I'm going to read the first one. Wanted to add that someone on Discord pointed out that this woman was a consulting producer on the docuseries. She made a post on AG saying that in addition to her interview, they consulted her because of her experience and 4 years of research on Bill Gothard and the IBLP. This one says, I'm sure she will silence the voice of this victim and delete the comment when, if she sees it, but I'm so glad one of them spoke out. Yeah, me too. This post was self-serving and a pathetic attempt to get actual victims to pat her on the back. I thought your inbox was full of victims telling you how disappointed they were in the doc, KJ. Here's more. Yeah, and the minions do just eat it up. And this person says it's already gone. Of course it's already deleted. This person says, I'm so here for this. Fuck you, KJ. We all see through your bullshit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And thank you, person, for saying this to her. That was amazing. All right, I think that is it. Oh my God, no, it's not it. Oh, you fucker. Okay. IBLP obedience games include a swat on the hand by a rod, glue stick, or PVC pipe. In the video shared of Josie in the docuseries, Josie seems to be favoring one of her hands. Don't. Oh, you son of a bitch. Then she says, when you slow down the footage and take screenshots, the physical marks and bruising are visible on her hand near her knuckles. In fact, her entire arm is red from the elbow down. IBLP parents train their children like dogs to obey immediately and hit them when they don't comply. You are a rotten motherfucker. You're disgusting. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You know, I've had a couple of people kind of say, like, you know, you do kind of use the F word a lot. I'm sorry, I can't help it. When it comes to this effing shit right here, wow. Look at her pointing it. Oh my God, Katie. You guys, like, Duggars, you gotta sue her. Give her a cease and desist, something. So this person says, I know how we all feel about the Duggars, but looking through pictures and then claiming that Josie's hands are a result of obedience games, I wish the girls would sue the crap out of her. This is a very good point. I had to like this too. First of all, who the heck watches a documentary to analyze it frame by frame? In her own words, she is slowing down the footage and taking screenshots. This is not a crime scene video for a court case. This is a documentary series done for information and entertainment purposes. This is evidence of a truly sick person that has not one person in their life to help them. This person has been going on for days and has over 60 posts about a documentary she wasn't included in. I truly don't understand how anyone can support this behavior and enjoy it. In my opinion, this shows an extreme behavior and not just a review on a documentary. Regardless of who this is and how many people dislike her, this is just truly sad. Not even her husband can get through to her. This is really sad. I don't think it's sad at all. I'm done with being sad. I'm fucking livid and furious. She needs to go. Like, enough. I'm just going to go slow again. This is the classic post-rejection KJ. The manic posting is a dead giveaway. She's so predictable. Yep. She's losing the plot. She has no idea if anything's wrong with her arm or hand. And if there is something wrong with her hand, she has no idea what it is. It's wrong to speculate. In fact, KJ is the one doing the speculating. It's downright dangerous. I agree. Yes. I'm glad people are speaking out. Keep going. This is what I like to see. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to go slow so you guys can pause and read them. Oh, at the very bottom it says, I seriously regret ever following Katie or commenting on her post. She's absolutely ridiculous speculating on this. Crazy. I think that's it. Let me see. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I got one more thing. Oopsie. And this is on Instagram. So we're going to go over to, oh no, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh no, I probably just lost it. I did. Sorry, guys. I hate editing, so I'm just being lazy. Oh my God. Oh wow, there's 3. Wow. This is insane. She says, Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets discusses the Duggar family and their involvement in the IBLP and on a series on TLC. The series does not explain how Jim Bob obtained the series or the role in the IBLP played in pushing the Duggars into the show. Jim Bob's mentor at the IBLP was local physician Dr. Dottie Murphy. Murphy was a close confidant of Bill Gothard. He ran a Russian branch of the IBLP, wrote the medical curriculum for the IBLP, sat with Bill Gothard during meetings Gothard had with women that accused him of SA, and his daughter Mary accused him of R-ing her repeatedly as a child in 2022. Dottie died in 2021. Again, this docuseries was filming in December, and this is all coming out now, KJ, so back the fuck up. Then she says Dottie's involvement in the family is widely known in Duggar circles, so his role in the Duggars lives is a strange miss by the series. Without a Crystal Ball has maintained connections. Holy fuck. Shut up, Katie. Honestly, shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of her bullshit. Listen to this. Without a Crystal Ball has maintained connections to former elders and adult women who were present during the period Dottie canceled Jim Bob, and about Josh molesting young girls. Josh's crimes were a huge issue at the Duggar church. Families were panicked about the safety of their children. Elders urged Jim Bob to get Josh help and call the police. With Josh's abuse continued, the elders became more defiant with Jim Bob's dismissiveness towards his daughters. One elder told Without a Crystal Ball that alas, this is all complete bullshit. She never shows her seat. This is fucking bullshit. One elder told, where'd you go? Don't do that to me. Oh my God, there's so much. One elder told Without a Crystal Ball that in the last-ditch effort to save the church, Dottie Murphy attended a church meeting. Murphy allegedly encouraged Jim Bob to go on the show and told the elders that their concerns were invalid. Dottie allegedly told Jim Bob that the show would transform lives and help the ministry. Again, I'm surprised she's even saying alleged, because everything she says is bullshit. Jim Bob took his IBLP mentor's advice and signed on for the series. This decision exploded the church. Elders and families were furious with Jim Bob for not protecting his daughters and pulling greed and fame ahead of his safety. Oh, really? You were talking to these people? Because I'm highly doubtful. Like, no. Duggar's secret about Josh had been disclosed to the church through a woman who found a letter outlining the abuse in a book. The letter, written by Kaylee Holt, outlined the abuse Josh inflicted on his victims. The woman confronted Jim Bob, and she also called the police. Her action is what propelled the investigation into Josh. That resulted in the police investigation. Despite all of it, the show went on. Oh my God, Katie. So, Balls 2.0 says, still manic posting about shiny happy people. The documentary did explain how the Duggar fam got the show. Jim Bob ran for office. A picture was posted in a publication. TLC reached out offering the family segments, which turned into the biggest selling series on TLC. Katie Joy Paulson can't even watch TV correctly. Look at Katie swerve the conversation back to our assault and incest. Who would want to work with that? It's not about helping survivors. It's about clicks and views for KJ. Yep, absolutely. Oh, God, there's 2 pages to this one. Jesus. Okay, good. I did read this one. Okay, I never did get to read about it. Let's read the rest of it. Okay. So this is part from before. She said, when Amazon approached me to be involved with their docuseries, I was so honored. I wanted to help expose the horrific abuse and crimes with the IBLP. Within weeks of my discussion with Amazon, I obtained disturbing information about Jim Holt. My inbox from adult survivors that attended the church with the Duggars and Holt was filed. Survivors witnessed their friends being punched in the face, body slammed, and attacked by Jim Holt. They were terrified for Jim's minor children. I confronted Jim and Bobby Holt about the abuse, and they denied it. I asked one of his daughters, and she confirmed the abuse. I could not sit on this information in good conscience, knowing he planned to get fame and take down abusers of the IBLP through this series. Katie, you're such a liar. You would have been all over your platform screaming this from rooftops. So yeah, no, I don't believe it. I had multiple phone calls with EP Olivia Christ about Jim's abuse of his wife and children. I expressed by deep concerns about his involvement, tainting the credibility of the survivors who shared. Additionally, I went as far as to tell them that survivors of Gothard would likely feel exploited or hurt if they were left in the dark about this involvement in the show. Yeah, all I'm reading is you're starting shit and you're causing an issue and you're dangerous. Jim Holt went on a terror against me for months. He convinced Amy and Deanna Duggar that I was crazy and a liar. You are! You're a known and proven liar, Katie. My involvement ceased due to Jim Holt. Good. I notified the producers in April about the order of protection. They expressed concern but did nothing. I told them this would hurt their survivors, and they simply didn't care. They'd already filmed him. I did everything I could to stop his involvement. And from Amazon, platforming an abuser, I am so sorry. I feel like I let all of you down. Wow, why is everything about you? This has nothing to do with you, Katie. They didn't use anything you supposedly gave them. Your name's not even mentioned. Nothing about you is in this docuseries. They didn't want nothing to do with you. None of them want nothing to do with you. Even a fucking survivor has told you they don't want nothing to do with you, and they're tired of your lies and bullshit. Get a hint. Then she says, I'm sorry people that were already hurt have been exploited again. I will never stop fighting for you. Is this a fucking joke? So Balls 2.0 says, the literal audacity of KJ to virtue signal and apologize for not being involved in the Duggar documentary. Katie blames literally everyone else but cannot take a simple look at her behavior for the past days to see why Amazon chose not to work with her. Katie is not professional, unbiased, or kind. Katie described in detail what Josh did to his sisters while slurring her words, holding up nod fingers showing exactly what was put where, and then outed the Duggar sister. I will never ever forget that, ever. Her wearing that yellow shirt, literally talking about how Josh did this to her sisters, like she was sitting front row and center watching a fucking movie. She is disgusting, and she needs to get her ass. She needs to be charged, is what she needs to be done. Like, it needs to go away. I don't understand this. I really do hope that Amazon comes for her, because enough is enough already with this fucking. She's disgusting. She's got to go. That is not an advocate. Katie also said the name of the worst CSA ever created and told people exactly where to find it. That is not an advocate. Katie got mad at Amy and doxed her tax records. That is not a friend. SH Shiny Happy People was about more than Katie's favorite subjects: CSAM, art, incest, sex trafficking, and abuse. It was about ex-IBLP speaking their truth. That includes Jim Bob and Bobby Holt. Bobby subsequently taking Naro and Jim has nothing to do with their experience with their daughter and Josh. Nothing. Katie Joy once again fails to address the real issue that Amazon Prime didn't want to work with her. It's simple as that. Katie was released and dropped, and her seemingly forever fragile ego cannot stand the wounding. Do better, Katie Joy. You won't, which is why I and so many others love watching the drama you create for yourself. Too bad Amazon wasn't able to take YouTube. Someone will one day, and we all will dance for joy. Yeah, absolutely, balls. Absolutely. Okay, what's this? Okay, I already read this. I'm going to read the bottom part again. So this is the one that actually, the one I read you about the survivor, but here's more stuff. It said I was, wait, what is this? Okay, maybe not. This one says, as a Gothard IBLP survivor, I really appreciate the beautiful, brave survivors who shared the Amazon doc, but the fact that the directors chose to platform Jim Holt when they were warned from the beginning about him and had notice of his OFP before their doc released and no side note about it after their release disgusts me. They chose money, entertainment value over survivors, which is exactly what they were calling out TLC for doing with Josh's crimes. Hypocrites, they are no better. Really? Oh, fuck, mouths all over this one. I did absolutely everything in my power to help all of you. I pleaded with them to not platform an abuser. They didn't listen. Katie, you're not involved in this. Stop lying. Wow. The same person goes, I know you did, and you have receipts to show it. They refused to listen, and that's on them. I was a vulnerable and empowering experience for those survivors on Shiny Happy People to share. Giving them that man 1 minute of airtime is a slap to the face of all survivors, in my opinion. This is why I chose to stay with a small, independently funded, trauma-informed documentary team. I trust them because I've seen them make choices to protect and honor their story subjects. Wow. And then they say overselling us out and gaining profits rare. That's probably Katie talking to herself, honestly. Holy fuck. Mouse says, I am so glad that you all found a company to help you tell your story, and I cannot wait to see the final product. I'm so honored every day that so many of you are here and share openly. All of you make this community and my work worth it. I will always fight for you guys, and I have become so protective of all of you. Now I'm crying. You have to have a heart to cry, Katie. The survivors were so brave, and may I had a few of them were at times kind of funny in their delivery. Heather Heath needs to go into stand-up. Katie, fuck off. That's all I gotta say to you, honestly. Just fuck right off with this lying bullshit. Okay, I'm done. I can't wait to get back to reading. I don't know how long I can make it. I'm ready to choke up. So, I want to come back Wednesday and finish reading the book on Jeff Warren's, or at least attempt to. Hopefully I'm better by then. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. So I'll be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just gonna try it. I'll read as much as I can. I gotta get back into this. I miss it. I miss you guys. All right, that's all I got for the Hermanic posting for today. So this is from Balls 2.0 on Instagram. It's also from Reddit if you guys want to check it out. But hopefully you can read all the comments and I didn't go too fast. I hope you guys have a great Sunday evening, and I'll be back tomorrow with more. Bye, guys.